Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm so pleased to have you here. I'm working on my puzzle pieces for Tracie Fox's challenge for this month. These two I sprayed. It was dark. Because I had to do it out in the garden because the baby's being here. So, and it hasn't quite got the edges, but I'm not too worried about that because this is the first time I'm doing it. So it's trial and error, and I'll probably practice a few before they go anywhere near a journal. Do you know what I mean? So we're just practicing today. This one I coloured in with a silver marker pen, and so because I've done that I was able to get all round the edges. But yeah, it's not great. But yeah, that's what I've got. I've been finding little bits and bobs because your normal size trims and things are no good with these tiny little, working in such a small area. Like when you're doing an altered paper clip or something like that, it's you've got to try and find your smaller bits and pieces, haven't you? So I've sorted out a few. Like I've got a couple of these. These are just die cuts that I did a board for my friend when her granddad passed away. I covered a canvas in like photographs and like little butterflies and things like that to have at the wake, and so I've got a few of them that I ended up with too many. There was all these like scrapbook paper, but yeah, I was using like blacks and greys and things in between the photographs and whatnot, but this is what I've got left. So I didn't chuck them, I just put them as we never do we? It was only a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, I thought, oh, I won't chuck them now I've die cut them out, I'll save them. I've got some little gems, and like I said, I found these little tiny, this is all I've got of these trims. I did have yards at one point, but I can't remember using them now for about a year. So I've got these tiny little ones, and they've been coffee dyed, but I don't really want them coffee dyed, so I'm gonna work out something else and do them different, because I don't really, I'm not really feeling the coffee dyed at the moment, not with these silver and white anyway. And I've also got like some little tiny little gems. I'll grab them out, and little pearls. And also I thought, if you've got any of these, like this type of thing, I was like, these are awkward to use sometimes on a page because of that, because of the depth, you know. But on here, in your little hole of your puzzle, that fits lovely, doesn't it? And it's flush, and yeah, you just glue that bit there. So I'm definitely, I really like that bright pink, I'm definitely going to use a couple of them. So let's grab the purple and the pink. I probably won't use all of the ones I'm getting out right at this minute. We'll grab a yellow, but you know what I'm like, I love a bit of colour, don't I? I love a bit of experimenting and making it up as I go along, and where better to do that than now, because isn't it funny, we use all sorts of things like playing cards and things like that, tarot cards, playing cards, angel cards, you name it, cards. I'm always using them, right? Isn't it funny that I use them all the time, and never once in my life have I thought of using a bit of puzzle, you know, because the puzzles are sort of in the same sort of category to me in my mind as like playing cards and things, and I've never ever thought to use nothing like that. So yeah, here we are with that. What have I got in here? I cut out some little things to decoupage maybe onto here, and then where it's so light and they're so little, I was sorting out some other things. I come back to the desk, they've blown away. So then I had to do it again, and I thought, right, I'm putting them in here this time because they disappeared, so they must have blown away. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, I thought it was funny, so I put them in my little thing to keep them safe. Right, so if I'm gonna decoupage, I'm not really sure about these now. I think I need a bigger bit of puzzle for them. I think I will use the dragonfly though, because that's little, and yeah, look, I can fit that in there nicely. So I'll just grab a paintbrush. This paintbrush is probably too big for this little area, but let's see, get on there nicely. Nicely, that's it, right. Oh, the antenna are going a bit Pete-tong. Oh, look what's happening. I'm not that great at decoupage, to be honest, as you can see. Oh, I've straightened out that antenna though, that went a bit, is that what they're called? Feelers? With them little bit and antennae? I don't know. But anyway, the little feely things that they have at the front. Spiracles? Oh, I don't know. I'm confusing myself now. Right, and I'm moving it about. So I'm going to leave that one like that to dry for a bit. And I think we're not going to decoupage on another one. I think I'll just do it on one, on that one. And then we'll do something else on these. So let's put away my butterflies in case I want to do them on a bigger bit, if I can find a bigger bit. And I'll put this to one side in some water. I've got to tip some water into a thing because I don't want to have to turn off the camera and run away. So I've just done that. Sorry. I'm a right pain, ain't I? Because I have to go and get organised and that. Right. So I did like the flower in there like that. I thought that was kind of cool. Oh, and I wanted to do something about these, didn't I? Because I want to brighten them right up. So, oh, I was thinking I could either spray them, or rather than going and getting that, I'm thinking a bit of Distress Oxides. Might have to put a bit of water onto there. Just grab the spray of the water. Right, so just spray a little bit of water on there. What one did I rub in it? Oh, and that gives us a lovely vibrant blue. And I haven't had to bother with getting the sprays out and then the tray and all of that. Right, yeah, I like that blue. Gorgeous. Right, hang on. I'll just rest it on a post-it note for now. And I'm going to do the same. Pink and green. And it's just quick and easy, isn't it? Bump, bump, bump. Right. And that's it. And it's lovely and vibrant. Look at that. Oh, there we go. And that literally took seconds, didn't it, to do? And we've got some lovely coloured flowers. And this one might need a bit more. I'm going to go with a different colour. I'm going to get the blue on there as well. Round on the edges. Mix it a bit. And maybe... Oh, I'm going a bit wild now, aren't I? Let's get a bit of orange on there as well. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh, I like those. Right, that's cool. Done and dusted. And we've got some little flowers now. And that was just very quick and easy, wasn't it? So, on one of them, like this one, I think that one, I know the thingy bob's got to dry, but I might have that yellow flower there, like that. I kind of like that, yeah. I think I am gonna, I won't put no glue on right this minute because I know that's drying. And I need to connect something to the backs of these, don't I? So let's try some of these small paper clips. I'll put that to one side a minute. And see if these are small enough. Yeah, I guess so. Right. Now, this really is all trial and error for me. I've never done it before, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing. So bear with me, because this could all be craziness. I really don't know. So what am I doing now? Oh, I was grabbing a bit of scrapbook paper, just small enough so that I can get those these bits glued on. Right. Right, and I'm going to put it like that and then glue that bit. So that's what I'm thinking. If it works, well, who knows if it's going to or not. I'm hoping it will, but I'm not 1,000,000% sure because, like I said, I ain't done it before. So, boom. That's messy. Boom. Oh, can you hear the baby crying downstairs? Well, he's not exactly crying. He's found his voice. You know, when all of a sudden they think, like, he's 3 months now, and all of a sudden they hear themselves. Well, that's too wide. It's going to be seen. Oh, silly me. Where's the old pair of scissors? Oh. Yeah, not 100% sure, like I said. Oh no, that sounds like a real cry. Yeah, he has found his voice though, and started making little noises and things. Oh, now look, see what I've just done? I put my thumb on there, where I'm trying to decoupage, and I'm trying to stick this on at the same time. That's right, a bit of advice, do one job at a time. Right, so I've glued some backs on. They're still drying a bit. Look, what I've done, I've just clamped this on. I know this glue does grab really quickly, but yeah, because if it's there, you want it to really hold. I always put something on for a little while. The one that had the dragonfly on, I've wiped that completely off, so now we've got a plain blank thing again. And that's on there, and where's it gone? Right, that's the silver one. Oh, and I've done one on another one, and I'm being much more careful. So I haven't clamped onto this because I don't want to spoil that for the minute. So I've got my lovely little flowers there, and yeah, I'll work on the other ones for the minute. So what we got, although I could glue that in there. I did really like the thought of one of these fabric flowers with the dragonfly. I think that looks really cool. So I just get some glue around the back here of this and on the leaves, and then I can poke that right into the hole. I'll turn those leaves slightly, I don't want them going over our little dragonfly. Oh, I like that, that's really cute. And let's see, no, that might look nice. Oh, I've got the tweezers out especially for this, so I'll turn it up the other way. Oh, I'm terrible, aren't I? Look, maybe I want something in that corner there, though. Yeah, that might look nice. And I've got some other ones. Or I could have a flower like that, but I don't think so. And I can just see I've got a bit of green ink on this flower, but I didn't want green ink on that flower, so I'm just rubbing it with my orange dabber to cover that green. That's it. It's where they've touched each other on the post-it note, but that's sorted now. And yeah, they're nearly dry. I think I'm going to colour these as well. Have something really bright. I think I'll have a big and a small. And we'll get some colour on them to brighten them right up. And I think, I don't know if it'll work on a small scale. I do it a bit with bigger normally, but trying to mix up the colour and see what happens with our butterfly. I might need my tweezers again. Oh, a little bit. Right, let's say dip it in. It's not too bad, it's not exactly what I wanted though. I'll see what it looks like when it dries. Now there's my smaller one. Get some bright there. I'm holding these tweezers and holding the butterfly. What am I doing? Oh, you silly woman. Right. Well, there's a little mix of colours on there. I suppose, or we could emboss, like heat emboss. But, to be honest, I haven't got a good mix of colours. I've only got couple. I've got black, which I don't want, gold, or holographic. I could try that now I've got the colour, some colour onto them. I could try going on in with holographic. Right, I want more colour though on here. That's a bit better. Right, and I'm going to have to dry these off, ain't I? Because I want to go in and heat emboss. So I'll just do this. Okay, so I've got me ink pad. And I've dried off these. So I'm gonna press it right in to this. Try and get it damp on the same. I suppose I could have left them wet from the ink, really, couldn't I? It probably would have done the same job. But I didn't think of that, so we're doing it this way. And hopefully it will come out and I want it to. We might have to give it a couple of goes, which is no dramas. I'm expecting that, so I'll probably definitely give it another go, 2 goes. I do tend to if I'm doing something like this. Right, and I can't even pick it up. But yeah, picking it up and touching it, I've probably moved some of the embossing powder anyway, so I'll put it on low so that I don't blow it away. And see, it just gives a glittery shine on top of those inks and really brings out the colours that you couldn't see. Oops, come back, little baby one. Right. No, stay where you are. Oh, I really like it. Oops. Oh, stuck my finger. I might not need to go in a second time. Oops. Oh, stay where you are. I might have to do this one. Oh, I love how they've come out. Especially this one. I think that one's perfect. This one, I want to give another go. So, I just dipped it right in. Oh. Oops, I spilt some. Didn't know a lot onto my thing. Oh, that's an idea. Embossing the whole, heat embossing the whole surface. Oh, I might have to do that. Not right now, though. I don't want to take on too much at once. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's it. Go on, go on. Oh, I love how they've turned out. Oh, I think they're really, really pretty. Do you see? Like, I don't know how well you can see on camera. The different colours of the Distress Oxides has really come out now it's got. And this is just Paper Mania holographic embossing powder. And because at the time when I was buying, I really didn't have a lot of money, but I really wanted to do some projects because I got this, I think for my birthday last year, it might have been, or the year before. I got it for my birthday at some stage, and I only had one thingy. What's it called? No, I didn't have nothing with it when I got it, actually. And then I went out. I couldn't find Versamark in the first shop. In the second shop, because I'd seen everyone on here use this Versamark embossing pad. It didn't have it in the first craft shop. The second craft shop I went to, it was really expensive. So I got this one for £1, right? And I've never had no complaints. It still does the same job. And I couldn't afford to buy more than one of these because these was more expensive than I thought they was. Since then I've bought a couple of different things. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've got these little ones that are mixed, but you can't control the mix, so I'm not always happy with how they come out, so they rarely get used. But yeah, I thought, because I didn't have a lot of money, I thought if I just bought the holographic one, and I can colour things in with felt tip pen or ink, how you've just seen me do it, or paint, and then do this over the top, and it's like you've got embossing powder in every shade of the rainbow. So that is what I've done, because that's all I could afford at the time. And I'll tell you what, it's served me really well since then. Like I said, I have a gold and a black that I use a fair bit, and then I've got a couple of these mixture ones that, yeah, other people might get on better with them, but I can't control where the colour disperses in the mix, and it never looks right to me. To some people it probably does, they could probably do a much better job, but to me I can never ever do it right. Now look, I'm thinking something like that, and a little gem or something in the middle of the butterflies, but I want it to contrast. I don't want to use that yellowy one, because they're quite yellowy in places because of the orange, or that isn't an orange in it. These small ones, they're the ones I've already got. Well, they're a contrast. That would look quite nice. And maybe a purple. Yeah. I don't think I've got any other colours of those. No. We'll do the little centres first on the smaller one. Oh, that one's come off of its own accord. It's like it jumped off then, so I'm calling that fate, that it wanted. That's the one that wanted to be on there. And these are so fiddly, aren't they? I just wanted to see what it looks like first before I put any glue on. Yeah, I like that. Right. Shall I use this glue? Well, I'm going to use this glue because it's there. Oh, stop moving. Oh, the glue strings. Don't you just hate that? When it's pulling it, whether they're so light. Hopefully that is good. Right, so that was purple. So this kind of more pinky one might be nice for there, or is that too big? Oh, it's a dilemma. That maybe to me looks a bit too big. Ah, this is the next size down. That's the size I wanted. Oops. And that will look like that. Yep, that's what we're having. That's really nice. See, the other one, look at that. Where it was just that tiny little bit bigger, it just seemed out of place. It seems to swamp my little butterfly and take away the delicateness, the fragileness of the butterfly. Well, in my mind anyway. Some people might say I'm overthinking things, but yeah, to me that is what I think. Right, so if I'm going to have them like that, and then like that, mummy and baby butterfly. Now I'm wondering if I could fit maybe something else. Oh, do I want them on the white? Let's see what they look like on the white. Oh, now that is pretty. Oh yeah, they really stand out. You can really see the colours. I prefer them on the white than I do to the silver. I hope you're not at home thinking I'm making a big mistake. Right, I'm just going to see where that back is, so that I know what way they'll be going onto a page or whatnot. Yeah. Right. Like that and like that. Oh look, that is really cute. I really do like it. So that is where they're going. Get the glue on the back there. Now I wasn't sure whether to use that or whether to use this glue, or this glue. Now I know this glue would hold these forever and a day, but I ain't got a lot of that, and it takes ages and ages to dry. This one, I like how quick it is and everything like that, but as you can see by the state of the bottle, I get stuck up to the eyeballs with this. I bought a no clog writing cap and I got the wrong size, so it don't fit on here. It's a really small one, never been used. If anyone needs one in the small size, let me know. I'd post it to you in a heartbeat, because I haven't thrown it away, because at the end of the day it's a supply. Someone might need it, but it's too small for any of my bottles. I've tried it with everything. I even had a look to see if it would fit here, because I thought I could decant this glue into one of these and put the no clog writing cap, but no, it's just a tad smaller than this top, so it's no good for me at all. So yeah, that's stuck in a drawer, and in the meantime they're quite expensive as well. 5-6 quid for a cap, you know. Paid it once and then it came and it was wrong, and I'm worried I might get it wrong again. So yeah, I haven't bought one in the meantime, and I'm stuck with this really sticky glue that I'm not very good at controlling. But I can feel that grabbing anyway. I really like that. I don't know if I want to do any more to it, because it looks so good. I'm really pleased. No, I think for the minute I'm going to leave that like that. And then now we come to this one. We've got this one here as well. I thought maybe a bit of trim or something. Let's go in our trim off-cut TARDIS. Oh, a tiny little bit of that. Oh. It's only got to be small, hasn't it? Quite nice. Right, camera just cut out, but I was only rummaging. I'm thinking a bit of yellow rip-rack. Look at that. I wish I had some more of that really tiny one that I used yesterday or the other day. I can't remember when it was. You saw me use it on camera. People at home probably know more than me. My memory is awful, and yeah, I do get confused very easily. Poor little me, but I'm fine. But yeah, a little bit. Look at that. That's really cute. Oh yeah, I really like it. Right. I really just need a tiny little bit, don't I? Just something at the bottom. So, that little bit like that. Oh, yeah. Yep. That one was, and will be another one done. And, oh, a bit of glue there. I really love these. I really do. Right, sorry, my camera just died. So while I've been waiting for it to recharge, I went off and I've had my dinner and that, and I had a little play around with this one. These are two I've already done, and I'm really pleased with them. I had a little play around with the one, and this is the one that I coloured in with silver marker pen. And I thought I'd have a go at punching a hole and setting an eyelet, because I thought it would be really difficult. So I thought, oh, I'll do that off camera as a little practice. It was a piece of cake. So I've got one final bit of puzzle, and I want to make one more before I call it a night. So I really like how that came out, and I just made a little dangle for it, and I've got a gorgeous tiny little star. But yeah, I really like how that came out, so I want to do that again on this one. And it really was so simple. I'm just getting rid of a bit of card that was in there, so I can see where I'm making a hole. Right. And yeah, it's not coming off the edge, is it? There we are. You see, it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So I'm just getting an eyelet. And it went in so easy, and I thought it looks really nice. So there's me eyelid set, and what I wanted to do, I've got some bits and bobs, all these lovely bluey greens and that. Got a little bit of this fringe, and I dyed it myself so that it would have variation of colour, and it reminds me like of the ocean and that. And it's like bluey green in some places, in other places it's a real definite blue, and yeah, there's bits of white still showing. I really like that. So I'm going to glue that onto the back so that it hangs down like that. And yeah, these colours, just, I love them, and they just sing to me of the ocean and the seaside, and I cannot wait. In October, our little retreat is coming up that I'm co-hosting with Maggie from Textiles of India, where we'll be making like our junk journals, and we'll be beach combing, and like our hotel's right there on the beach. And yeah, I'm so excited, so I thought I'll make one for my journal that I've been recording everything in, to go in there. But oh, I've got a bit of pink thread there. So this reminds me like of a seaman's net kind of thing, don't it? Like when it's in these kind of colours, or when it's like in its natural state, it reminds me of that. So hang on, do I want a thinner bit? Let's see. I want to wind it round a bit, maybe going up there under. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like that. So let's lay her down. And yeah, so I've really enjoyed doing these. I love this, Tracy. Thank you for setting this challenge. As I said, I've never thought of using puzzle pieces, but it's been really good fun. I think it's going to be one of those things, my new addiction. You know what us crafters and junk journalers are like. We go through different phases, don't we? And yeah, I can see me making quite a few more of these because I'm really enjoying it. What I thought was, I've got, where is it? Yeah, Maggie sent me some little bits and bobs, including these little tiny bits of sea glass. And I thought I could maybe stick one to the net, like just the lighter ones, like those two look the smallest. I'll put these other bits back. And yeah, I thought they'd make a nice little, oh, maybe a bit of that, the brown. No, I'll stay with the greeny one and the white one. Yeah, it's not long now to go. We've got quite a few people booked on already. There's still a couple of spaces as well, if anyone was interested. What I'll do, I'll leave a link to the Facebook group and to the, what's it called? And to Maggie's email. So if anyone was interested, they can contact her. Now, what else did I... Oh, I know what I've got. Is that... I've got these. Oh, one's caught there in between. Oh, they're flying out of my hands. It's like they're alive. These little shell buttons, like, or beads. They was off a necklace, but they're made out of real shell. Could use one of those, although it looks a bit busy. Let's see. Could use one, couldn't I? If I move one of those bits of sea glass down, and I could put it there. Oh! A little fibre stuck to my finger. I'm pulling it all over the place. But, yeah, this, not that, but these little bits of sea glass. Yeah, Maggie sent me, and they're from like a beach where she lives, on the Isle of Wight, and that's where we're doing our thing. So I'm really excited because I haven't had an holiday this summer. Me and Jamie like have just been full on with other things and that. Now I want to cover up the hole. Now I could do that, which is quite cool, or the green, or I could use one of them. Let's cut one off. I could still use one of them inside the flower. Let's see. Oh, sticking to my finger. So that's what that would look like. Oh, I quite like that. That's what that would look like. No, it's got to be that. I really like that. But let's wipe this top of the glue. It's terrible, and I'm getting stuck up to the eyeballs, so I only want to dab. Right. And we'll try and get that in place without all the glue going all over me. Right, that's better. Oh yeah, I really like that. And did I want a bit of this eyelash trim? I dyed this as well, so that like it's just really subtle. Yeah, we could have a little piece. I just think it looks really cute. I'll put a dab of glue up over in this corner and a dab of glue down here, and I'm just going to drape it across like that, so it's all sort of floaty. And then while I was waiting for my camera to charge, I made this little dangle. Now I've put that anchor on there. Oh, I'm not sure if I want to swap it for that, or whether I wanted that up here somewhere. I could have one up there, because I could sort of hide the... Oh, no, that'd be too busy. Let's just put the thing on there, and we'll see how it looks. Woo! Oh, I'm a nightmare, aren't I? Just all fingers everywhere. Do you know what? It's because I'm getting tired now, because I had to leave what I was doing when I was all on a roll, and I had to go downstairs and finish the dinner, leave the camera charging, and then have dinner, wash up, pop out with Jamie to go and pick something up, and yeah, now I'm like a little toddler. It's past my bedtime, and and it's all going Pete Tong. Right. Oh, maybe I should have done this before I put the thing on. No, it's alright, it hasn't caught. It was catching. I thought I was going to end up with it coming through. Oh! I'm out of control. Sorry if I've just gone off camera. I'm just trying to get that jumping closed. That's it. Right, so... Oh, look at that! Oh, I'm really pleased with how that's turned out. I really am. So, that is my little tribute to my lovely friend Maggie, and all that she's done with organising everything and getting it going. I'm going to stick these on. That one, look, that just went straight there because there was still a bit of wet glue. And that one I might do there. Yeah, I know sometimes less is more, but with this one... No, I want them all on there. I love it. And I just, yeah, I've gone for it with that one. Yeah, I'm over the moon with that. That's my favourite, I think. But I've enjoyed doing all of them, and I'm sure I'll do many more in different styles. But yeah, that is my absolute favourite. So Max, if you're watching, babe, that's a tribute to you, darling, for all the inspiration you keep giving me. And thank you for Tracie as well, for all the inspiration from her, not just with these puzzle pieces, but with junk journaling in general. At the end of the day, I wouldn't have this channel if I hadn't followed Tracie's advice. It was her that said to me on her blog, you go for it, girl, you can do it. And here I am. Here I am, approaching 200 subscribers. Who would have thunk it? So, thanks Tracie, love, for inspiring, for setting these little challenges that are all a bit of fun, but that don't make us, but help us to step outside of our comfort zone. Help us to sort of keep those creative juices flowing and not just get stuck in a rut, because I would never have thought of using these, and I am over the moon. And oh, I love that. Look at it. That's my new favourite thing. I'm over the moon with how they've all turned out. So yeah, thank you Tracie. And I know it was someone else that said to Tracie about doing this. I can't remember for the life of me, but thank you too, lovely, because obviously it was her brainchild, wasn't it? Is that a word? Is that the thing? It was her idea. Oh, it's past my bedtime. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah. So with all them thank yous thanked, I'm going to love you and leave you now, because it's past my bedtime, innit? But thank you ever so much for watching, for being part of this Cockney Craft family, and for just giving me all your support and your good wishes and everything. I love you for it so much, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So night night all, or it's probably the morning now if you're watching, or who knows what time of day it is. We're all over the world, aren't we? It don't matter. It's bedtime for me. So night night, love you lots, and thank you very, very much for being here. Bye bye. Bye.